G60. All the greed and the lust, cause you want a piece of the pie, all that shit is bleeding me dry, I don't want your piece in the vice, hold it down for me, these act like bitches all the time, these days I ain't even gon' lie, don't let me down, I've been throwing these hundreds on that dime, spent 7 on that, bring no wedding vows, all that smoking made me tired, 2022's a call it Tyra and Mariah, talk about my lows and all my highs, I'm trying to see the light, this shit is quiet, all the greed and the lust, cause you want a piece of the pie, all that shit is bleeding me dry, I don't want your piece in the vice, Roll on in your CG. Know you heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G60. That she wanna Louis and a VV. Riding on the CG. Know you heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G60. Yeah, they ain't never got it with a dog like me. How we got cheddar singing dog right me. Gotta keep it settled, gotta keep it low key. Money like me, money like bitch, I'm in the city with a coke fiends. How they talking money when the money don't speak? Money in Geneva like it came from the street. Shawty in Vienna, gotta get it with me. Shawty know, gotta know, only know I'm like that. Set, straight back to the quick switch cars, I'm right back. Left, and you know that it can't. I didn't go relax, no, when I move way to left, yeah. Shawty won't slide, try to know me. I can never get it too close, me. Cause she heard I got it on me, yeah. Couldn't pull it up like me, shit. Now she tryna load up my phone, shit, I'm in the booth going ghost, now they heard I got it on me, yeah. Now they hear I got it on me, yeah. Best out the scene, bitch, I'm the best out the scene. Bulletproof if you know what I mean. Lately I just been questioning things. How you wanna stay with me for nights? Baby, I just wanna treat you right. Yeah, I'm thinking late through the night. And baby, you can stay if you like. Ain't no stress in this stretchless. Baby, no, I'm different. Hit my text when you downstairs. You know that I'm different than your ex. Stressless. That's my problem now. You got me thinking about you every time I'm not around. Shawty won't slide, try to know me. I can never get it too close, me. Cause she heard I got it on me, yeah. Couldn't pull it up like me, shit. Now she tryna load up my phone, shit, I'm in the booth going ghost, now they heard I got it on me, yeah. Now they hear I got it on me, yeah. Said a 4x4 for G60, this baby shit for me, 100,000, couple M's don't make a G, Pass me in my bag and put that 40 right on my leg, yeah. Know it's how it day, yeah. Shawty, what you think? I'm about to cut up 25 for my name. I told him my ceiling is a move it to the bank, yeah. And you know they're tryna lay down with the man. Way out on the man, right now with the man. Say that she love me, Christy and they owe me. This is how she think, yeah, she think. Say she adore me, Christy and Dior. I want me some money, baby, ain't more time for you. All the love them back and back, the money too. Yeah, when money come to stones, I just stick and move. No way, I'm spending on my way back, yeah. Since we young, cause we was dreaming about a Maybach, yeah. I'm looking for my 41 days now.
Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. Okay, today we're going to see if we can make enough money to buy a obese personal trainer. Let's see what we got. We had some significant sell-off in the overnight. We are below the 5 MA. So the 5 and the VWAP, they're touching right now. Let me see. Is the stream visible on Discord? Okay. Alright, give me a second. Alright, what about now? Is it visible now? Okay, cool. Alright, let's get to it. Oh man, big red candles. Who's FOMOing into a put right now? Big red candles. Alright, we're gonna wait for the structure to set up. A put would be nice right now. Premiums are a little bit high, but you see the volatility, so if you decide to put, you better put your stops properly. I think the economic data came back for, what was it? I gotta go back and look, but it came back not what they expected or didn't hit the target, so we're seeing the sell-off now.
But I guess they did amnesia. All the time when I'm making this shit look. Shorty want signs of 10 on my side and 10 on my side of Libra. They come around, don't talk like that, don't come right back, they region. I forget where the kid came from, but I guess they did amnesia. All the time when I'm making this shit look. 15 right to my safe, 15 right to my bank. Long as my circle tight, long as my circle paid. If she gon' make my man, if she gon' make my man, I need my Beyonce. Gotta stay tough, gotta stay tough, stay tough. Then I'm a bug and call, say that I'm a bug and call. I'ma go down when it get like that. I'ma hold out till maybe.
This magenta right here is not valid, so don't pay attention to this. This is not valid. So we see this strong open to the downside. Is this a momentum candle telling us something? We'll see. I'm just gonna start over. I don't like that magenta. Let's see if we want to grab liquidity from the 5 before we head down. or if it's just gonna go straight down. So let's just give it a second. This might be just a momentum candle. We may have already break, retest, and rejecting off the 5. You see it? This is the 5. That may have already happened. Ideally, we'd like to grab liquidity off the 5 before we head down. I'm going to take VWAP off real quick. Ideally, we'd like to grab liquidity from somewhere. And we're going to see if purple's going to be the down for the day. Let's see if purple's going to be our down for the day. Okay, if it wants to head up, we'll look for this. If it wants to head up, it'll do that. Okay. So it looks like purple might be it for the day. Trade protected. Let's see how much retracement. Alright, so if you took break of purple, the contract started at, mine was what, 267. Right now it's at 329, so pretty good trade so far. Pretty good trade so far. Alright, so we saw the break of 5, the retest of the 5, and the rejection of the 5. Right? That's how this was kind of easy to play this one. Yeah, we'll just let this play out. Okay, we're printing now. Now we are printing money. There it is. There it is. Let's see if we get a bounce off the bottom of this blue. No pullback as of yet. No pullback. All right, so that initial break of purple, the contract was at 267. Now it's at 420, 431. The last high. So this is a pretty good trade. This is a pretty good trade. All right, if it wants to head up, let's look for this right here. Or we want to look for continuation for the down, right? So the down, we want to look to form another purple. Ideally, we would it would look like this, right? Great opening move for the day. I'm probably done for the day. Great opening move. We knew we were going to see some movement. We had a momentum candle come in here. We saw the rejection underneath this key level, which also coincided with the break of purple. That was a great move. That was an excellent trade. Excellent trade. Single contracts on break of blue would be your exit. Now be patient. Just be patient here. Just be patient. Allow it to develop a little bit. Be patient. The ideal would be for it to come up and touch blue. We want to see it to touch blue and then reject underneath blue. Yeah, the price moved so fast, it was hard to get a fill on that one. Be patient here. It might wick. I actually think I need to adjust this purple just a tad. All right, let's see how we react to blue. Okay, we broke blue. I'm gonna redo this bolt. Oh, it didn't close. Hold on, I'll give it a second, but the other area that it could would be here, which would make this a 50-50, which means if this does happen, it means I'm missing an algorithm somewhere and I'll have to find it. It hasn't, I mean, I just need to look. If it starts rejecting underneath a little bit higher, if it starts rejecting like somewhere up here, there's another algorithm. I just need to find it. So essentially what we're looking for is, if it does get up here, we want to see maybe a shoulder right here, a head right here, and another shoulder before it heads out like this, right? I'm gonna clean up the chart. Little dance right here before it heads out would be nice. And you know, building a little more liquidity on the upward would also be nice too, but we'll see what happens. I'm probably done for the day. I went in heavy right here, and I don't need to trade anymore. I'm done. Let's see what we got. Alright, so our calls, somewhere up here. I'll highlight it. We're not looking for calls until somewhere up here, okay? Okay. Alright, just let it play. Protect your trade. Your trade should be protected by now. Protect your trade. Take a look at the 5-minute real quick. So on the 5-minute, the continuation would look like that. Let's see if we got easy money. Come on. Come on with the easy money. Let's do it. Come on. Look at the money we printed. There it is. Oh my goodness. Today's going to be one of those days. I told you. I told you. Today's going to be one of those days. Oh my, look at the money we printed. Oh goodness. Look at this money. Absolutely phenomenal trade. What more do you want? Look at the money we just printed. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is why you can't let, if you took a loss recently, you can't let that affect you. Why? Because this is a business. You can't win every day. It's not a thing. We have days like this that, look at the money. You wait for the proper setup. We knew, look at the money. Look at this money we're printing. You're welcome. Simply amazing. Look at this money. Look how many entries we had. Come on. Look at the money we're printing. Oh my goodness. There it is. You can't let losses, it's part of the game, right? Losses are part of the game. You see when we have choppy days, yada, yada, yada. If you trade light on choppy days, you set your standard. I'm only taking this much loss, whatever it is, right? Whatever your loss you decide, look at the money. Look at it. There it is. You're welcome. Look at this money we printed. So you can't, what I'm trying to say is, if you get disheartened and you get down and out, yada, 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 I get it. I've been through those emotions, trust me. Those emotions creep into your mind and they affect you and they affect your trading and they don't make you do the right thing. They don't give you the patience to hold on. We knew what was going to happen. We knew exactly what was going to happen. And I even adjusted. I was like, you know what? It's going to break blue. It has another opportunity up here. If we start rejecting, come on. We saw break of purple. This is too, look at, oh my goodness. Today's a good day. Oh, today's such a good day. Even in a down market, we print money. You can't hesitate. And you can't let these candles, you see this wick right here? You can't let those stop you out, right? If you went in on break of purple, your stop had to be above this green right here over the last high. You had to be okay with taking that loss. You had to be okay with it. Because why? Look. Simply amazing. Look at this money we're printing. Good day today. Good day today. Look, I'm still printing. Oh, multiple contracts. You're still in it. I'm still printing. This is absolutely phenomenal day. And now we could afford to buy an obese personal trainer. This is what I'm talking about. Think about cutting chalks. Think about cutting chalks if you're on single contract. There's another algorithm here. It's being difficult presenting itself, but it's here somewhere. I'm having a hard time. Give me a second. I'll find it. I will find it. Simply amazing. Look at this money we printed. If you took the break of purple, 43, 2 solid point. It's 2 solid points. There's nothing more I can do. When I'm telling you, you don't let those down days bum you out. That's the cost of doing business. You're a businessman or a businesswoman at this point. That's the cost of doing business. This is what it is. This is also a flexion point right here. We have PCE data coming out. When is it? PCE data coming out at 10 Eastern. I told you there was going to be movement today. I told you. Look at this money. Okay, here we go. All right, let me get serious now. Sorry. When you guys win like that, you don't understand how much that makes me happy. You don't understand. There's another, ooh, nasty. There's another algorithm here. If you're up, you're up. Just take your win. Stop gambling. Stop gambling. Take your win. Build the account. Build the account. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, simply amazing. Okay. Let's see what we get. Again, calls, your safety is going to be up here, right? Because we might be doing this right here. Oh, my damn. Hold on. I ran out of room for my mouse. I'm getting too excited. But there could be a 50-50 right here at this level as well. Okay, so watch out for that. If you're winning, just win. Win for the day. Take your win and move on. There's no reason to keep gambling. The more you trade, the more you lose. This is just a fact. Just a fact. A little dance right outside before it exits again, but just give it some time. There's no setup here yet. What I need to do is make a buying channel. Give me a second. Let me make this buying channel. Today's been a good day. The fact I won't brace myself for no downfall. No, they pray on that. If loving you will make me crazy, girl, then giving up on you will make a psychopath. I'm on my way. I wait out back. On our 30-minute, let's see if we build up and reject under 544.96. This key level, I'll highlight it on the 30-minute. Let's see if we do that. And we do it for days like today. This is why we do this stuff. When you start to see the fruits of your labor, when you start to understand the process better, when you're not hesitant, when you're not scared, because you know what the setup looks like now. Now you're getting it, and it takes time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It takes time. Now you know I'm not hesitating on this one. And if you lose, you got to be okay with the loss. Why? Because you know the market's going to fake you out sometimes. This is part of the game. This is part of the game. But if you manage your risk appropriately and properly, you will win. You will win. I'm telling you, it's a process. This is not an overnight get-rich-quick scheme overnight. It's none of that. This is an actual business that you're training for. Remember, there's a 50-50 somewhere up here at this level. So try not to pay so much attention to the path that I'm drawing, right? That this is what it needs to look like. It's more important at the levels, the price levels where it's at. That's the important thing. Because the price levels is telling you where the order blocks are. You know, the path, 80% of the time I get the path spot on, but it's more important the order block. Okay, I stepped away for a second, sorry.
I don't need nobody for the day. I just need somebody for the night.
Be patient with this one. Be patient, right? You see it's fighting on purple. Be patient. Wait for the setup. Wait for the setup. You see how it's dancing exactly on this cup? Just be patient. Or you should be I think a good amount of us won for the if you win and you're still in here trading, shame on you. You're gambling. Take your wins. Take your money. This is your profit for the day. You've made your profit. Clock in again, tomorrow. Take your wins. You can't build the account if you keep trading and trading and trading. And if you always think you need to be in a trade, and if you're always like, oh, I missed that, I should have done this, or I knew it was going to go up, I should have bought the call then when I knew it. If you're there, your mind isn't operating properly for day trading. Well, not for this system, right? The system we've designed is not for, I see a candle, I'm going to chase that candle. The system we've designed is a structural setup, right? Certain criteria has to be met, and maybe you can get in early and get even more reward, but your risk is going to be higher. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. See, there's no trading in here, right? There's no trading in here because this is just side chop. We don't have any, there's no structure that form. This is just side chop. So could you have bought the bottom of purple? Sure. Could have. Could you have bought the call on the bottom of purple right here? Yep. Absolutely. But what I'm trying to say is there's no setup there, right? You're just saying, oh, okay, it's overbought. Let me go in now. Or it's oversold. Let me go in now. That's all you're saying. And the market can trick you real quick. The market can fake you out real quick because I know everyone's thinking that. The market makers know this is exactly what everyone's thinking. Because to a certain degree, it's mechanical. It's, because there's certain order blocks. So it's like, okay, when we reach this level, now we have to do this move here. But you and I, we don't know that. As retail investors, we don't know. Retail traders, we don't know that. So if you see this momentum candle and you're like, oh, okay, here's a momentum candle, you would have to hold on for dear life before you start making any money on it. You would have to hold on for dear life. And if you were wrong, because if, let's say you got filled at the top, your stop loss would have had to be, you know, that's a good amount of money. Your stop loss would have had to be. So just wait for this. Let's wait for it to play out. We know what the setup needs to look like, right? Somewhere above 546.15 for the calls. Now we are getting to that level where we might have built up enough liquidity for a down. We are getting to that level, so we'll see. And then there's another thing you got to worry about, right? A fake out. What if we get to this level, it builds liquidity, and then fakes you out immediately, and it just retests this low a day? That's why it's, you know, it's risky. Why risk your money? If you made money, we made easy money today. We made easy money today. Call it a day. Go enjoy your day a winner. Don't sit here and try to get more and get more and get more. That's when you're getting greedy. Like, I'm done for the day. I don't need to trade anymore. I don't need to trade anymore for a month. That was such a good trade. But if you're a winner, leave a winner. Why leave it up to the market makers to determine your fate because you want to keep trying to make money and trying to make money? You know, the market gives you what it does. If you didn't take advantage, there's always next time. Because now you're dealing with this. Are your stop losses going to sustain this? You don't know. There's no way to know this. And the premiums are not cheap today. They are not cheap. I did break that 15-minute rule because, man, it was just too juicy. Sometimes, yeah, it be like that sometimes, Lee. I had to break that 15-minute rule because I wasn't going to get the opportunity again. 15 minutes later, we just in chop. And I knew that was going to happen, so. Now let's see if we get past this 50-50 right here. Let's see if we get some strength. Let's see if we get some strength. If you took this flexion point down here, good on you. Look at you. Look at the money you printed right now on this flexion point right here. Amazing. Yeah, I'm probably done for the day. That was a great move. Absolutely great, phenomenal move.
me. I can never get it too close, me. Cause she heard I got it on me. Couldn't pull it up like me. Shit, now she tryna load my phone. Shit, I'm in the booth going close. Now they heard I got it on me. Now they hear I got it on me.
All right, we're gonna see if it's gonna be break a yellow for the up. Break a yellow. So build in blue and then break yellow. That took me entirely too long to find, but I believe that's what it is.
I told him my selling is a move it to the bank, yeah. And you know they're tryna lay down with the man. Way out with the man, right now with the man. Say that she love me, Christy and they owe me. This is how she think, that she think, say she adore me, Christy and the origin. Fuck with me some more.
Now this is where you have to be patient. Just be patient. Don't rush anything. We're in the middle of the water. There's no setup. There's no trade here. If you didn't take this original flexion point, nothing you can do now. I'm going to clean up this chart. So remember, it's not just the break of yellow or just the break of 546.15. We want to see the structure form, right? So we want to see a blue form, and then we want to see it break the yellow. We want to see a blue and a yellow form, and then break that. There has to be some type of setup. It's not just because it went above a level. Could it break out? Sure. You could have a breakout and it just runs straight up. That could be a thing, but look at this cup. This cup was amazing. This cup was absolutely amazing. This cup was absolutely precise, precision. And the reason why we wait for the structure, for the blue and the yellow, is because we need to gain the strength, right? We need to go the opposite direction. So if you see the blue, how it's pointing down, we need to go in the opposite direction for a bit before we gain the strength to go up. So we're building the liquidity to give us strength to go up. See, I told you there's an order block right here on this bullseye, and see how I had strength above that order block? You'll learn. It's easy. You will learn it. Now we want to get above this, go through a bear cycle, and then wait for our setup before we go long.
Let it come round, don't talk like that, don't come right back, they reaching. I forget what it Hard to tell when I'm making this shit look. Shawty want signs of 10 on my side and 10 on my side of Libra. They come round, don't talk like that, don't come right back, they reaching. I forget where the kid came from, but I guess they did amnesia. Hard to tell when I'm making this shit look. 15 right to my safe, 15 right to my bank. Long as my circle tight, long as my circle paid. If she gon' make my man, if she gon' make my man, I need my Beyonce.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong waiting for cups to close. Instead of chasing the very bottom of the cup and surviving all this stuff, there's nothing wrong waiting for cups to close. So let's see what this bear cycle has for us. Let's see what the bear cycle has. We've been on a bull cycle for this whole cycle, bull cycle. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I don't think we formed a blue yet. We haven't really formed a blue, so I'm not going to use it just yet. Just wait, have patience. Wait for above 546.15. I might be a little bit off on this yellow. Still haven't formed a blue yet. Still have not formed a blue. Oh, we're dancing right on VWAP. We're dancing right on VWAP right now. All right, if you took break a yellow, protect your trade. Protect your trade because we know we're going to meet some resistance right here. Or you're going to have to hold on for dear life for it to reject off of yellow again. Let's see if we get any resistance right here. Of course. Big resistance. Let's see if we tap off. Let's just wait. Let it play out. We still want to see a blue form. We haven't seen a blue form yet. And again, this is the ideal setup, right? We want to see the blue form, then we want to see a breakout of yellow. You know, business as usual. The blue hasn't formed yet. So if you're waiting for this cup to close, for the handle to form, just give it a second. I mean, technically the cup is closed at 547.53. Technically that's where it closes, but I think we got some major liquidity at this level at 546. So if it does break above, I think it'll be okay. But we're also about to start a bear cycle. So let's see how this bear cycle goes. If we bear cycle trend up, we know we're going to meet resistance right here. A lot of liquidity right here. This is where they want to shake people out. Right here's where they want to shake people out. But again, if you're a winner today, leave a winner. Just leave a winner. Why give any of your money back? Why even risk it? Still haven't formed that blue yet. Okay, if you took break a yellow or break of 546.15, protect your trade. Protect your trade. Easy money. Easy money. Look at it. There it is. Easy. It's too easy. Protect your trade. There it is. Okay. Technically, the cup's gonna close at 547. What is this? 547.59. So that's the target. Break a yellow, winner. Break of 546.15, winner. You can't lose. You cannot lose now. Let's see if they come back and retest it. There, look at the money we printed. Be a little more patient. I should probably form a... No, we're just still inside this purple. Your trades, if you took the break of yellow or the break of this 546, you can't lose. Your trade's protected. You can't. You also can't hesitate, right? If you're hesitating too much, yeah, then you're setting yourself up. Let's see if it rejects off of this and heads back up. Let's see if we start forming that blue I was talking about. Look at this cup and handle. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect cup and handle. Look at the money we printed. Off the break of yellow, right? I highlighted the break of yellow. Look at this money. Break of yellow. Look at it. Look at the money we printed. I highlighted it. I highlighted the 546.15. You cannot lose from here. If it goes against you now, at least you got something, right? Or if you can hold on, then, you know, allow the cycle to play out. But if you took break of yellow, you made good money. You made good money on break of yellow. Let's see how we react to purple. Okay, I think I see a possible bearish divergence coming in. Bearish divergence possibly coming in. Okay, I think we're forming a blue. There goes the blue forming. Bearish divergence, blue forming.
from the city, from the sticks, and no matter where I throw
Be patient here.
don't stick. Shawty isn't me, no babe. Shawty isn't me, no yeah. Isn't me, oh no. Isn't me, oh no. Isn't me, oh no. Isn't me, oh no. Heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G63. That she wanna Louis and a VV. Ride him on the CG. Know you heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G63. All the greed and the lust, cause you want a piece of the pie, all that shit is bleeding me dry, I don't want your piece in the vice,
If you want to wait for safety and wait for the break, retest, and reject, that might be a better idea.
Heard about it, let me get it on T. And you know I'm holding out for the G63. That she wanna Louis and a VV.
Still inside purple. Still inside purple, right? Didn't break purple yet. We didn't close below purple yet.
Came from the street, shawty in Vienna, gotta get it with me. Shawty know, gotta know, you know I'm like that. Set, straight back to the quick switch cars, I'm right back. Left, and he knows that he can't. I didn't go relax, no, when I move way to left, yeah. Shawty won't slide, try to know me. I can never get it too close, me. Cause she heard I got it on me, yeah. Couldn't pull it up like me, shit. Now she tryna load up my phone, shit, I'm in the booth going ghost, Now they heard I got it on me, Now they hear I got it on me, yeah.
Fresh out the scene, bitch on the best out the scene. Bulletproof if you know what I mean. Lately I just been questioning things. How you wanna stay with me for nights? Baby, I just wanna treat you right. Yeah, I'm thinking late through the night. And baby, you can stay if you like. Ain't no stress in this stretchless. Baby, no, I'm different. Hit my text when you downstairs. You know that I'm different than your ex. Stressless. That's my problem now. You got me thinking about you every time I'm out of
Shawty won't slide, try to know me. I can never get it too close, me. Cause she heard I got it on me, Couldn't pull it up like me, shit. Now she tryna load up my phone, shit, I'm in the booth going ghost, Now they heard I got it on me, Now they hear I got it on me, yeah.
All right, you got to protect your trade here because we're in an uptrend. You have to protect your trade because you're in the uptrend. So if you want to wait for the break, retest, and reject, that's probably a better idea. All right, let's see. Look at the come on. Come on. Oh, goodness. Come on. A little bit more. Little bit more. Let's see if we come back and hit purple and reject. If not, just take your money. Just take your money if it doesn't do it. Because we're fighting the uptrend now. A slight uptrend, but uptrend nonetheless. Let's look at the 5-minute. Yeah, the cup technically closes up here. Right on this yellow on the 5-minute, on the end of the yellow. Alright, so I got stopped out on this one for a little bit above break even. Nothing to write home about. Let's see if we 84% rule back into it. But the only reason I was able to do it because I didn't hesitate. So I know I wouldn't lose any money. And if it runs, then it runs and I win. If it doesn't run, then I stop out for break even. Or a little bit above break even, right? That's why I didn't hesitate. Now let's see if we 84% rule or if it's going to break yellow. Again, I didn't hesitate. My trade's protected. I can't lose. I'm going to move it a little bit inside profit. 84. I got stopped out here. I turned around. It broke yellow. Trade's protected either way because I didn't hesitate. So I don't have to worry about losing money. Right? Because we have the criteria. Right? Build in blue, break a yellow. Or break a purple. Break a purple, stopped out. What I should have done was waiting for the break, retest, and reject. But I didn't. Whatever. I know I wasn't going to lose because I got in early. I got in early and I took a little bit of tiny profit. Now let's see how this one works out. I can't lose on this one either. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out for break even. Oh well. Okay. Let's see what happens. Now I'm gonna wait for the setup and stop being so greedy. Now I'm gonna wait because now I feel like I'm over trading now. Let's check that 30-minute. Oh, yeah, sure did. Sure did break that key level that I highlighted. I'm gonna put it back because too much going on. Don't forget, we got economic data coming in. Oh, it's probably happening right now, actually. Oh yeah, it happened at 10. That's why. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna clean up this chart. I'll get rid of this. We all saw what happened there. Simply amazing cup that played out. Absolutely amazing. There was a bolt over here as well. We had a bolt over here. We had a bolt. That was a good move. Let's see. The next cup is at... Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe a fake out over here on the break of this yellow. Maybe a fake out. Stop hunt. Break of this yellow. Yeah. Okay. I like to let it get a little bit more out of this, a little bit more. We got a wedge forming between yellow and purple, so we got to see which one's going to win. There's a yellow and a purple wedge on a smaller time frame. Don't know which one's going to win yet. Okay, that wick. Let's see what that wick does. What'd that wick do? Oh, they're playing with people right now. Economic data came out, so just play it cool. Just play it cool. No reason to rush in any direction. Once we get the direction, we'll know. It will be clear what the direction is, right? So it's either going to be, we're either going to do this, like that. Remember that one. Or we're going to form the head over here. And this is going to form some resistance. This 546.15. This is going to give us our direction. Okay? So just wait for either one of those things to play out. Yep, this wick right here told us everything we needed to know. Absolutely right. Absolutely right, Lee. Yeah, the economic data wasn't so good. Let's see if we form some resistance underneath 546.15. So if we start rejecting underneath here, wait for orange to go long. Wait for orange for the calls.
The fact I won't brace myself for no downfall. No, they pray on that. If
We want to see 546.15 form some type of... This is just chop. There's nothing to do here. That's what I'm saying. Wait for the setup. Didn't form. Look at this. Look at these candles. See, they're playing with us. Come on, break of orange. Come on, break of orange. Oh, it didn't break. It's wicking. I got another few minutes on here. Then I'm gonna call it. Come on, break of orange. Oh yes, trade protected. Break of orange, trade protected, but it's oh, come on. Come on. I'm gonna give it a little bit of room to like inside the middle of the candle. I'll give it a little bit of room. I want this one to hit. So if we get inside like if we get to like the middle of this green, then I'll be out. Then I will be out.
Shawty send me your location, 120 on the freeway speeding. Big checks, blue pills, I'm feeding. Young boy finna do my thing. Get the FBI, put a case on me. Feel like everything okay on me. Shawty, hold on, have faith in me. You don't wanna. No, I gotta. But I gotta. You don't wanna. Like you wanna see her every day. She just wants somebody for the night. You call, I'll be on my way. Hard to love me when you got nothing to chase.
All right, I'll put the stop on 546.15. That's what I'll do. If it breaks that, then I lose that one. So what I should have done, instead of trying to front run it, was wait for a blue to form. I should have had a blue form above orange. Or I should have just stopped out when I had the chance. I should have protected the trade. Alright, let's see what happens here. This is my stop loss here. This is my stop loss. I don't know why I want this orange to win. Well, I know why I want it to. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. And I broke rules by moving my stop loss down. I broke the rules, but I want this orange to win. All right. Cool. We're back at break even. We're in profit. Come on, let's go. Okay, trade protected. Whew. Trade protected. Can't lose from here, folks. Cannot lose. Okay. So I broke a couple rules on that one. If it goes against me now, I'm not gonna risk it anymore. I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna stop out even. But trade protected. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful trade. There it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, orange. Give me some more, orange. Give me some more. Okay. Okay, so risk management. Here's what I did to protect this trade. I went in on the break of orange. I let it go a little bit. I had my stop set halfway of the candle. Once I saw that getting testy, I was like, where's the next level of liquidity? I knew it was at 546.15 because I have it highlighted. So I put my stop right below the level of liquidity. And then luckily, I had that rejection wick right here, and I was able to protect my trade. Now I cannot lose because I used proper risk management. That's all that was. Normally, if I was just, beginner trader starting out, I would have stopped out over here for maybe a break even or a small profit. Or if I would have let it go against me, I would have stopped out here for a loss. But instead, proper risk management. I knew technically my stop was supposed to be below my last low. However, I knew all the liquidity was built up on 546. So I believe if it would have broke 546 again, it probably would have had a bigger dump. So that's why I just waited. I put it right below 546 and see what happened. Now if it goes against me, I don't care. Now I don't care if it goes against me because my trade's protected. I survived the retracement. If it goes against me, then it goes against me. Trade protected, I can't lose. And I'll just wait for the next setup. There it is. Well, let me let it wick. Okay, now I'm break. There it is. Okay. I tried. I tried. Let's see if I want to get back in. Actually, what did I say? I said I'm not going to trade anymore. That's what I said. And here I am gambling. I want break of orange to win, though. I don't know why. I don't know why I want this break of orange to win. Okay. Come on. Give me something. Oh, gee, there, look. 84%. Well, I did 84% twice over here. Yes. Okay. I took profit on that. I took profit. Immediately I took profit. As soon as I saw this, I chased it. I chased this. Don't care. Let's see where it goes. I got my stop right here, halfway between. I'm probably going to take a little bit more profit. Because I got to get out of here, like, soon. I can't babysit this trade. Come on, break of orange. Let's go. Let's go to the 5. There's no blue here, actually. Clean up the chart just a bit. Okay. Here we go. Break of orange for the money. How much is this one candle? 546. A full point. One full point in this candle right here. Beautiful. Amazing trade. I don't care. I gotta go anyway. I can't babysit this. I'm taking my money. Oh, I was shaky over here. I only had a little bit of contract, so it didn't really bother me too much. But you know, you don't like to lose anything, right? Even $10 hurts for some reason when you're trading. But we held on. I held a break of orange. Man, I just figured it. I just saw that orange too. Absolutely beautiful trade. Look at the money. Break of orange. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. He's got to stick with the strategy, right? Employ the look at the money we're printing. Look at the money we printed. You stick with the strategy. We did risk management the other day in the lesson, right? Where should the stops have been? Because I went in on the momentum candle. So I went in exactly on orange. I probably got filled at the top of this candle. Or maybe the bottom of this candle. So I got filled on orange for sure. I had to just tough it out, right? I put my stop where it should have been. And I would have just been okay with taking that loss. If that would have happened, I just would have been okay with it. Nothing I could have done. Let's see how much more I can get out of it. Okay. I'm going to cut. I got 1 more minute on here anyway. Come on. I don't know why this is so exciting for me. This is so... Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. Such a nerd. Yeah, let's see if this 5 minute hits. Okay, I'll be honest. I 84% ruled like twice over here. I was so convinced on this orange. I 84% rule here and here. Because I got stopped out. I got stopped out for break even on this second one though. All right, here we go. But I gotta cut my. I gotta get out of here. Okay. I'm going to take my profit and call it a day. Discord, we had an amazing day as usual. Amazing. Right? YouTube, it's been fun.